Hello and welcome back to Equity. I'm Amanda Silberling, co-host of TechCrunch Minute, and I'm taking over today to bring you an equity shot on what you missed at Apple's Glowtime event. Apple had a big day, unveiling new iPhones, AirPods, Apple Watches, and more. If you don't have an hour and 40 minutes to devote to watching the replay of Apple's live stream, we'll try to catch you up in just a few minutes. We knew from Apple's developer conference in June that Apple was going all in on AI, like basically every other tech company. As we anticipated, those features are coming to the new iPhone 16. In the words of Apple CEO Tim Cook, the iPhone 16 was, quote, designed for Apple Intelligence from the ground up. Apple Intelligence is an LLM that will operate more behind the scenes than in our faces, which, from a consumer standpoint, means that existing apps will have new features. As a photography nerd, I'm excited that Apple is adding a dedicated camera button to the side of the phone. A lot of digital photographers are already seeing just how far they can stretch the power of the iPhone's cameras, so any added attention to the camera system is going to pique my interest. In terms of the literal device, the new iPhone will be made of aerospace-grade aluminum, which might sound like a load of gibberish, but in practice that means the phone's display is 50% more resistant to scratches and drops, so if you're clumsy, that's a big deal. Then we have the new Apple Watch Series 10, which brings us the thinnest watch face yet, and of course, there's AI features in there. The watch will use contextual cues, presumably things like time of day and location, to surface apps that you might be looking for. So if you usually go for a run at a certain park, you might see your fitness app surface when you go to that park. Apple is trying to bring its net carbon emissions to zero by 2030, and one step forward that the company discussed today is its titanium Apple Watch, which is carbon neutral. The company says it's made with 95% recycled titanium and 100% renewable electricity. Apple also introduced the AirPods 4 today, which, you guessed it, incorporates AI features. Personalized spatial audio is coming to the earbuds as well as machine learning for Siri to sense head shakes or nods as responses to prompts. And if you want something a bit more hardy than Apple's earbuds, the AirPods Max over-ear headphones are also getting a tune-up. Don't worry, Mac users, Apple didn't forget about you. If you're really excited to use Apple Intelligence, give it a week and you'll get it. Apple announced that Mac OS Sequoia will launch on September 16th, and for iPhone users who aren't shelling out for the 16, you can expect iOS 18 on the same date. Thanks for listening, and Equity will be back on Wednesday.
Equity is produced by Teresa Loconsolo with editing by Kel. Bryce Durbin is our illustrator, and we'd like to give a big thanks to our audience development team and Henry Pickavett, who manages TechCrunch audio products. Thanks so much for listening, and we'll talk to you next time.